An arrest has been made in the Beaufort gas station lottery ticket burglary. Beaufort County Council Chairman Weston Newton takes oath of office for his new House of Representatives seat, and a special guest from Beaufort Memorial is here to talk to us about their new emergency department. All that and much more. Keep watching Beaufort. Your news starts now. Thanks for joining us for the Beaufort News. I'm Jessa Jeremiah, and here are your local headlines. Recently, 30-year-old Wendell Radcliffe of Polk Village was arrested and charged with burglary in the second degree. Radcliffe is accused of breaking into the Boundary Street Shell gas station on December 2nd and stealing hundreds of lottery tickets. Then another arrest was made after the suspected attempt to redeem the lottery tickets for cash. A search warrant was issued at Radcliffe's residence, and the stolen lottery tickets were recovered. The stick of dynamite that washed ashore on a Harbor Island beach late Thursday afternoon thankfully has been destroyed. Sheriff's deputies responded to Harbor Island after a beachgoer reported the dynamite on the shore. Beaufort County Bomb Squad members responded and detonated the explosive. Authorities still do not know where the dynamite originated, but there was no damage, and thankfully no one was injured. After being elected just last month, former Beaufort County Council Chairman Weston Newton took oath of office for his South Carolina House ceremony. A new chairman of Beaufort County Council will be elected to replace Newton in January, which is when Newton will officially begin his new position. Recently, a special Trailblazer Award was given to Beaufort residents. The award is for keeping Beaufort County beautiful by leading the way in the late 1980s. The 6 recipients of the Trailblazer Award helped to organize Beaufort County's first trash and litter control program. The recipients are extremely thankful to have been a part of such an important county initiative. Beaufort County had its annual Christmas tree lighting ceremony on Monday. The ceremony took place during the County Council meeting, which was their last meeting of 2012. Guests from disabilities and special needs joined Santa and other guests for the ceremony. If you'd like to see the tree, you can check it out in front of the Beaufort County Administration Building, located at 100 Rebo Road. The University of South Carolina Beaufort celebrated the induction of 22 students into the Biological Sciences Honor Society last week. In order to qualify for the honor, students must be a biology science major, have completed at least 1 year of college credit, and have a minimum GPA of 3.0. This is an honor that these 22 students are proud to be a part of, and a program that university officials are proud to have. Soon, the Beaufort County Parks and Leisure Services will be offering a new basketball league for 17 to 22-year-old locals. The Beaufort League will be offered at the Burton Wells Recreation Center, and there will be a Bluffton League at the Buckwalter Recreation Center. For more information visit bcgov.net/pals. Registration is open now through December 21st. The stranded pilot whale that was located on the beach at Hunting Island State Park has died recently. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration worked to remove the 16-foot whale, which was located at the foot of Fripp Island Bridge. The whale is one of several whales recently stranded near the Lowcountry coast. And here's what's happening around the state. State officials announced that an inmate has newly escaped from a state prison in Sumter County. Corrections Department officials said 34-year-old Andrew McElrath turned up missing at the Water Tree Correctional Institute during an inmate count around 4:30 on Saturday. Prison spokesman Clark Newsom says officials are still trying to figure out how McElrath got out of the prison. He had only served about 3 months of his 15-month sentence. According to a recent state survey, 3 out of 4 South Carolina state residents felt that the state failed the recent hacking incident. The Winthrop University polls find specifically that when it comes to the massive data breach at the State Department of Revenue, locals do not think enough was done to stop it. The question now is, will Governor Nikki Haley answer to those who are upset? If you'd like additional information on these headlines, please reference the media sources you see listed on your screen. Also, you can like us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter. Coming up, Blakely Williams will join us from the Beaufort Regional Chamber to talk to us about the local Shop and Dine campaign, and Buck Boone has some holiday fire safety information to share with us in his Hot Off the Press report when we return.
Low Country Real Estate is located in historic downtown Beaufort, home to one of the most attractive real estate markets in America. We've been providing high-quality service to our community for the past 24 years. Whether you're interested in buying or selling residential, resort, or commercial investment property, our professional sales staff can help you with your real estate needs. Please visit lowcountryrealestate.com for details on all available properties in Beaufort and come see how the Low Country becomes you.
Welcome back to the Beaufort News. First up, we have Miss Blakely Williams joining us from the Beaufort Regional Chamber. How are you doing today, Blakely?
I'm fine, thanks. How are you? I'm
great, thank you. First, I want to talk to you a little bit about shopping local. How is the Shop and Dine campaign progressing so far?
What we're hearing is some great statistics from our local merchants, especially after this wonderful downtown weekend where we drove a lot of traffic to local businesses. When you shop locally, you support your neighbors and your community. We've had some statistics that show that small businesses donate 250% more than their large chain counterparts. So it's a great thing for our community. We're thrilled to have it. Keep up the good work and keep shopping with your neighbors.
All right, and talk to us a little bit about the benefit of shopping local.
Sure. Every dollar you spend with an independent local business creates about 3.5 times more local economic impact than when you shop at national chains. More of your money is used in purchases from other local businesses and service providers, and that strengthens our economic base so much. So it's a great thing. Where we work, where we shop, where we live, and where we play, they should all go hand in hand.
And give us, if you can, Blakely, some statistics to support this Shop Local campaign.
Well, lots of folks seek out, when they're on vacation, they seek out unique and undiscovered places. So shopping local gives you that independent retailer feel that people are looking for. So Beaufort's a perfect place, which ties in with our tourism numbers.
And I want to ask you, too, before you go, about some tourism trends. Beaufort has seemed quite busy lately. How is tourism here?
Well, that's right. If it feels like it's been busy, it's because it has been. We've got lots of repeat loyal visitors back in town, as well as some new faces in town. We've seen about 4% increase year over year, and our numbers are even better than they were in October. So you're right. We're seeing some great traffic in the Beaufort area.
All right, Blakely Williams of the Beaufort Regional Chamber, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Joining us now is Buck Boone with the Island News. I want to talk to you a little bit about holiday fire safety. Why is there an increased risk of home fires around the holiday season? Can you tell us about this?
Certainly. According to the National Fire Protection Agency, holiday activities including cooking, Christmas trees, candle usage, and holiday decorations significantly contribute to the seasonal causes of home fires. Add that to the hectic nature of the holidays with people doing a lot of different things at one time, and that certainly increases the chance of those fires in the home.
And I know you've got some tips for people to enjoy the holidays and also be safe at the same time.
Well, many home structure fires begin with a Christmas tree, so the fire department has some recommendations about that. If you have an artificial tree, make sure that it is fire retardant. If you choose a fresh tree, make sure that the green needles do not fall off when you purchase it, and then certainly make sure you water it every day. Replace any string of lights with worn or broken cords or loose bulb connections. Never use lit candles to decorate trees. That's something I've never done before, Jessa, by the way, is I've never put a lit candle on a tree. But anyway, that's why I guess my trees have never burned. Do not do that. Always turn off Christmas tree lights before leaving the home or going to bed. And after Christmas, please get rid of the tree because it's certainly a fire hazard. Don't leave it in the home. Don't put it in the garage. Don't even leave it in the yard. Get rid of the tree.
I also want to talk to you about the Audubon Christmas bird count. I know you have some information for us there. What exactly is the Christmas bird count and when is it going to take place?
Well, the Audubon Christmas bird count is when bird and nature lovers from across the nation observe and count the birds in their backyards. Join wildlife enthusiasts from Fripp, Harbor, Hunting, Ladies, and St. Helena Islands on Saturday, December the 15th to get out in the field and be a part of the local count. For times, team assignments, and locations, contact Dick Work at 271-3351 or online at islc.net/Audubon.
All right, and real quick, I need a United Way update. What is the status of the United Way of the Lowcountry in terms of reaching its fall fundraising goal? I know the goal is $2.8 million. How are we doing?
Well, United Way Board of Directors announced gifts and pledges have been received totaling just a little over $1.8 million, which is a little over 64% of that $2.8 million goal. You can certainly find out more information and contribute to that if you'd like at 982-3040 or visit uwlowcountry.org. And don't forget to certainly get the latest edition of the Island News where we have hyperlocal news just for you.
All right, a lot of money raised, but a lot to go, and we'll do just that, Buck. Thank you so much for your report.
Thank you, Jessa.
Up next, we have Ashley Hildreth, who's here to talk to us about Beaufort Memorial's new emergency department, and we have Beaufort County Government Administrator Gary Kubic to give us some insights into the Beaufort County Land Preservation Calendar. Stick around.
Hi, my name is Matt McElhaney, owner of City Loft Hotel, an upscale boutique hotel in downtown Beaufort. We are proud to be consistently ranked as the #1 hotel in Beaufort based on TripAdvisor's guest ratings and comments. At City Loft, we value our neighbors in the Lowcountry. Whether you're taking friends by boat or need a romantic getaway in Beaufort, let us at City Loft extend hospitality while introducing what's new in urban hotel design. At City Loft Hotel, we are committed to customer service. When you stay here, you're always a local.
Welcome back to the Beaufort News. Joining us now is Ashley Hildreth, who is a registered nurse as well as the Assistant Director of the Emergency Department for the Beaufort Memorial Hospital. First, I want to talk to you about the $14.5 million Pratt Emergency Center. You are going to do a free showcase this Sunday, December 16th from 2 to 4 p.m. to preview this community event. Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
Absolutely. This is something that we've been looking really forward to. And what we're going to do is invite the community to come out. We're going to take them on tours. There's going to be multiple stations set up so that they can kind of do a self-guided tour and just show them some of the highlights of the new emergency room.
All right, and when does this new emergency center officially open?
We're not going to officially open until after the first of the year, so sometime in January we'll be open. Until that time, we'd ask everybody to keep using the temporary location that we've set up for the past 9 months.
All right, and this new emergency center certainly sounds like a major undertaking and a major investment for Beaufort Memorial. Why did you feel this was important at this time, and also how was this project funded exactly?
Sure. Well, we've obviously had the need for a larger space in order to better serve the needs of our community. And in doing so, it was kind of definitely a large undertaking, but one that involved a process change as well. So what we've done is, after the generous donation from the Pratt family, and also with our employee giving campaign, where our own employees have been given money to see that this happens, we've taken the money, the time, and the effort to really look at our new processes. We've visited other hospitals to get ideas from them. And putting all that together, we've come up with this new beautiful emergency department where the patients in the community will certainly enjoy all of the hard work that everyone's put into this.
Absolutely. Well, we look forward to seeing what that looks like, Ashley. And thank you so much for joining us today and talking about this great new project. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Joining us now is Gary Kubic, who is an administrator for the Beaufort County government. Welcome.
Thanks for having me here today.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you on. I want to talk to you a little bit about the Beaufort County Land Preservation Calendar. Such a wonderful scenic calendar. Why exactly does our county government produce this calendar?
It started in 2006. It was an initiative in conjunction with the Rural and Critical Lands Preservation Program. We thought we needed a simple way to show off a couple things. One, the exceptionalism of Beaufort County with its quality of life, and that's why we're all here. Two, to raise a little bit of money for the rural and critical lands. And three, to engage our very talented photographers throughout the county to have an opportunity to showcase their photographs using our calendar.
I know that you've got to have quite a job to actually select and gather all these photographs for the calendar. Talk to us about the process for that. How exactly do you choose these great photographs?
Well, this calendar showcases the birds of Beaufort County, and we thought that this would attract a lot of interest. As a matter of fact, our photographers enter into a contest. They submit their photos, and then we judge the photos. We had over 250 entries. They were all spectacular. We have a team of folks who act as judges, and we shortlisted maybe 3 or 4 or 5 times. And then we decided, because all these photos are so good, you get an extra 2 months with our calendar. We not only have the cover page, 12 months, but also January and February of 2014. And everybody has a good time. It also allows County Council and our administration to show folks that it's not always about government service. It's about sometimes shouting to the world how wonderful this place is. And so the calendar gives us that opportunity.
Absolutely. So they get a couple of bonus pictures from you too then.
That's right.
Now for photography fans and just local residents who want to help out and have this calendar in their homes, tell them how they can get this.
Well, they can get the calendar by going to our planning department, room 115 and Beaufort County Administration Building. The Beaufort County Open Land Trust is also selling them, and they're located at 1001 Bay Street right here in Beaufort. The Coastal Discovery Museum, 70 Honey Horde Drive on Hilton Head. The Beaufort Bookstore, 2127 Boundary Street here in Beaufort. The Beaufort Chamber of Commerce Gift Shop, 701 Craven Street in Beaufort. Fordham's Market, 701 Bay Street in Beaufort. Beaufort Marina, 1006 Bay Street. May River Gallery, 37 Calhoun. And the Beaufort, Sun City, and Hilton Head Audubon Clubs. And you could also order it online going to the Beaufort County homepage.
All right, Gary Kubic of Beaufort County, we greatly appreciate you coming on. I've seen some of those photographs. They're absolutely beautiful, so definitely get a hold of one if you haven't already, and we appreciate you coming on today.
It was my pleasure. Thank you very much.
When we return, Councilman Joe Lee will be here to give us our Port Royal report, and Mark Shaffer will be here to talk to us about some exciting local entertainment. Stick around.
Is it time to purchase for the one-of-a-kind person in your life? Over 60 years of service distinguishes Modern Jewelers as one of South Carolina's preeminent jewelry stores.
We're proud to have been voted Beaufort's #1 jewelry store 10 years in a row. Come visit us at 807 Bay Street.
Welcome back to the Beaufort News. We have Councilman Joe Lee here to give us our Port Royal report. How are you, Joe?
I'm great, Jessa. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. So, Joe, I know you've got breaking news about a potential new business in Port Royal. How much exactly can you tell us about this?
Well, I can tell you a good bit, Jessa. We're just super proud that we have a business interested in relocating to Port Royal. It's a major oil company, and they were interested in developing a property that used to be a service station in Port Royal at the corner of Paris Avenue and Rebo Road. That property's been vacant for some years now, and they're very interested in locating there. They spent some time with our staff, town staff, looking at different ordinances and different building codes. Then last week they were able to come before our design review board for preliminary approval. Our design review board's made up of residents of Port Royal who are especially talented to do this and very passionate about our town. It turns out that this first go-around was not much of a success because the potential developer was not interested in meeting any of the codes that the town has in place. It's an architectural thing, and these codes are meant to protect the gateway to the town. We feel strongly that they will go away and come back with an alternate to this plan, and we will end up with a nice development at this area. So the good news, bad news, sometimes things work out and sometimes they don't. We're still ready to welcome them when they can get to town.
I know you have a port update as well, and you can't tell us too much about this either, but what is new with the port property exactly?
Well, it's a hot topic here in northern Beaufort County, and we did this past week receive a preliminary development agreement. It's an extension, a 5-year extension of the development agreement that it just expired. This is an agreement between the town and the Ports Authority, the State Ports Authority, on the mechanism for developing the property. It sets the ordinances in place for density and things like that. It does not deal with anything architecturally. But this new agreement, which extends 5 years, will be adopted probably in January or February by the town council.
All right, Joe, well, thank you so much for giving us all that very interesting information this week. We look forward to seeing how this goes out throughout the next coming weeks here.
Thank you very much, Jessa.
Now we're joined by Mark Shaffer, who is here to give us our Beaufort Entertainment Report. How are you doing, Mark?
Just fine, Jessa. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. First of all, tell us about the holiday art show that it just opened downtown. We want to know exactly how that's going so far.
Well, the Beaufort Art Association's just opened its holiday show at the BAA Gallery downtown, as you mentioned. This has been a Yuletide tradition for some time now, and it's really popular with locals and visitors alike. The exhibit includes all sorts of interesting arts and holiday crafts as well, and it's worked by area artists whose stuff isn't normally available at the gallery, so that's interesting. And so if you're looking for an authentic and a unique gift for that special someone, there is nothing like giving a work of art, particularly if it's made locally. Now, the Beaufort Art Association Gallery is at 913 Bay Street, and it's open every day. Jessa?
Okay, wonderful. And talk to us about this favorite holiday classic that's returning to USCB next week. What exactly can you tell us here?
That's right, the Nutcracker. Now, the state newspaper calls this as close to perfect as you can get. It's the Columbia City Ballet's 52nd anniversary of the Nutcracker. It returns to USCB on Tuesday, December 18th at 7 p.m. Now, Artistic Director William Sterrett's award-winning choreography combines with a cast of local and professional dancers, some new costumes, great new special effects. The professional dancers share the stage with a lot of local kids, talented kids ages 4 to 18. And throughout his career as a dancer and a choreographer, a long career, Sterrett has toured more than 29 countries, performed in over 40 different Nutcrackers, and he says this one includes all of his favorite moments, and he's finally tailored a production that has a real Southern charm. Tickets for the Nutcracker available at 521-4145, or you can just click on USCB Center for the Arts. Jessa.
All right, we look forward to that classic. So I know there's other events going on at USCB. Talk to us about the Beaufort Symphony Orchestra that's coming up.
Well, they're going to ring in the holidays with 'Tis the Season, their annual Christmas concert. And they're going to be joined by baritone Roger Moss. He's the co-founder and director of the Savannah Children's Choir. He'll be lending his rich vocals to stuff like Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, Let It Snow, among others. The Beaufort Youth Orchestra also performs, and the audience will have a chance to sing along as usual. And your ticket also includes hot chocolate and cookies, so clearly this is a concert for the whole family. The performances are at the USCB Center for the Arts, Thursday the 13th at 7:30, then Sunday afternoon the 16th at 3 p.m. They're available at the door, the tickets that is, available at the door or online at BeaufortOrchestra.com. And as always, pick up a copy of Low Country Weekly to find out what's out and about. Jessa?
All right, as always, so much to look forward to. We appreciate your report. Thanks so much, Mark.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us for the Beaufort News. Join us next time.